والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We meet again and we are talking on a series about the hereafter. We have already spoken so much and we have now reached the major signs before the end of the world. Our deen, Islam, through our messengers whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent, and finally Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who is Khatamun Nabiyyin, the seal of the prophets, have all informed their people that the world is going to come to an end one day. This in Arabic is called, or in the Quran is called as-sa'ah. As-sa'ah means the last hour. As-sa'ah means time, literally. But when we say as-sa'ah, what we mean Islamically is the last hour, meaning the last time, the time when the world will end. And it is called as-sa'ah because it is unknown. That's why it's called the time, or the hour, or the last hour. And not literally hour, it just means time, the last time. Because nobody knows when it's going to come. And just to recap on some of the things we said in the past lessons, is in the long hadith which came in Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, where Jibreel alayhi salam entered one day and in the shape of a man to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He entered in the shape of a man. And he sat in front of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the most mannerable way that a person can sit in front of their teacher. And Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu anhu, the companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, none of us knew this man. And he didn't look like he had been traveling, and none of us knew him. So it was amazing. What kind of a man was this? He had a very dark black beard and hair, and he was wearing very white clothing. There wasn't a single patch of dirt on it. Where did this man just pop up from? Okay, they didn't have aeroplanes in those days, they didn't have cars. So for someone just pop up like that, no one knows him, and he doesn't look like he's been traveling, and he looks so clean and ready, was something peculiar to them. Obviously they didn't know that it was the angel Jibreel alayhi salam until the end of the story. The Prophet tells them it was the angel Jibreel. Anyway, he sat as a man in front of the Prophet and asked him many questions about Islam, teaching the companions about Islam. He asked him about the 5 pillars and the pillars of Iman, what a Muslim should believe in, the 6 pillars. And then he asked them about the pillars of something called Ihsan, which is another level of rising closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is to worship Allah as if you can see Him, but although you know you cannot see Him, you know that He sees you wherever you go. And then he asked him the final question. He said, Mata as-sa'a? Mata as-sa'a? When is this sa'a? When is this hour? When is this time? Meaning the end of the world. When is the world, the universe, going to be destroyed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and recreated into a different way? When? And the Prophet ﷺ replied the following words: مَا الْمَسْئُولُ عَنْهَا بِأَعْلَمَ مِنَ السَّائِلِ. مَا الْمَسْئُولُ عَنْهَا, the person you are asking, بِأَعْلَمَ, knows more, مِنَ السَّائِلِ, than the questioner. In other words, he said, you're asking me, I don't know any more than you. No one knows when the last hour is. No one can claim to know when the last hour is. No one can say, in the year 2000 and such, the last hour is going to happen. Not even Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam or even Jibreel alayhi salam, the angel, knew when the last hour is.